Hey friends! So I am going to be working on mdx-bundler. If you haven't heard of this, it's just a way to take your markdown MDX files and bundle them rather than just compile them. So there are several of these that'll just compile the file by itself, but it doesn't actually bundle any of its dependencies and stuff, which makes it not super useful. And so yeah, mdx-bundler will bundle everything, but it was or is using rollup under the hood to do that bundling, and also mdx-js, which is like the official MDX thing. But I guess that project is kind of stagnated, and one of the contributors has built a new thing called XDM, which is the next version. Lots of really awesome improvements on top of that. But there are a couple of challenges integrating these two. First of all, we actually have a pull request already open, and this person has already done most of the work getting esbuild working, and it is way faster. So exciting stuff there. And then it's the XDM stuff that's a little tricky because it's using native ES modules, and that works, except for the little fact that our testing framework doesn't support that. And I need to make sure that yeah, like I may even need to bundle it or something so that everybody else who's not using native ES modules can benefit from this. So we'll have to see how that plays out. So that's where things get a little tricky. Next month is when Node 10 gets dropped, and so then Node 12 and up support native ES modules. And so yeah, there's not really a whole lot. I don't know. Like there's not a lot of reason to not go native. Except that lots of tools don't work with native. So we got to figure that out. I think we'll probably be okay, but that's going to be the biggest challenge here. So let me go to my scene here, and oh yeah, and I'm on live stream thing. Woo! Okay, let's close that because I ignore that and I hang out over here. So let me start this right now, and actually let me grab that link here. And I'm going to join this channel just for audio for folks. And then let me share, copy that link. Streaming now. Boom. Okay, cool. Let me move this over. Let's get rid of that. And here it is. This is based on the pull request that has been opened right here. And like I said, ES modules is pretty much already done, or esbuild is already done. So now it's just XDM. We could probably merge it in its current state mostly, but I really want to get XDM working because it is a lot better. And so that's why we're going to do this. Okay. Okay, sweet. So, oh, and there was one other thing. Yeah, I guess there's, here, let me just look at something here really quick for the stream setup. Yeah, okay, cool. All right, so there's one problem that's kind of annoying is we have some tests to make sure that things will fail properly if it can't find a proper file. And esbuild will log out these errors when that is the case. And that's not a console log, and I tried to mock out process standard out and process standard error and stuff, and I couldn't figure out how to get that to go away in our test. So that would be another thing that I need to figure out too. Okay, so anyway, I just installed XDM, and all that we're using from MDX here is create compiler. We're not even using it. Oh no, and we're using it here, but there's no runtime for XDM. So when this is all done, I should be able to do this. Yeah, and then everything should work just fine with XDM. So then it's just the compilation step that I need to figure out how to make work with MDX or XDM. And it looks like probably compile is what I'm looking for. I think this returns a promise. So here we can do probably this one is what we're looking for. And we want compile from XDM. So import, here actually it's XDM compile as compile mdx. There we go. And that's gonna give me back it doesn't say, but maybe it has TypeScript defs. It looks like it does. Let's get rid of this entry code. And it gives me back a V file. My goodness, I don't know what a V file is. Contents, here we go. Let's just destructure contents. There we go. And our path here's our contents. MDX, okay. Here, let's call this the mdx string. And the path is gonna be, I think we kind of make it up. So yeah, because we add the .jsx here. Let's try entry path. We'll get the JSX out of there. And then here, no, that's going to be a problem. So let's do const mdx path. It's going to be basically this without the .jsx. And then our entry path will be mdx path with the .jsx. There we go. That'll be happier with that. And then this is complaining because we're getting vfile contents for our entry code. I'm guessing there's a toString on here to get the actual thing, but let's vfile. Yeah, I don't like vfile. What the heck is a vfile? Anytime I work with Remark or Unified or whatever, we always get this vfile. Browser-friendly virtual file format. Okay. Contents. So it can be a buffer, string, or null. That's the raw value. I'm guessing just calling toString on it is going to get us the value. So we'll go with that, and we'll see if our tests explode when we can actually get our tests running. Okay, so oh, and Remark plugins. What's that doing here? We got to get rid of that. We don't use that anymore. And then we can get rid of this. And our package JSON, let's find all the mdx-js. Yeah, so we'll uninstall both of these. Do mdx and react. Oh, whoops. I don't know if you can see that, but that's a handy trick. The little comma with the braces there. It's kind of handy. Anyway, that'll basically expand to be like I put two of those in place. It's kind of cool. Anyway, so these should disappear now, and let's see what happens. Why are all these open? Here, let's close other editors. And then we'll have our tests open here too. And yeah, I don't really care about that. While that's running, let's just run our tests, and this is going to explode. This is what we need to work on, trying to figure out how to make Jest be okay with the fact that this import right here is a native ESM import. And my test, of course, I just ran this and it ran like really fast, but my Mac is not happy about streaming. And so that's just what we have to deal with. 1 second. Okay. There we go. Oh, I also need to get rid of... Wait a second. Oh, right. Need to get rid of this. MDX provider. We don't need that anymore. And that is nice. No, we don't need that anymore.
Boo.
What up? You're about to see me fall over myself trying to figure out how to make Jest be happy with these native ES modules.
Oh,
I think my goal is to actually not make it be happy with ES modules and instead just compile them. But I'm pretty sure that's what the guy who made the original PR tried, and they had trouble with it. But somebody else
PR
on
for
Stack
what?
Overflow made it work. So
It's a PR for what?
this is for mdx-bundler. We've moved it over to esbuild, and it's like way faster. And that's actually like what we publish. This isn't like building mdx-bundler, but esbuild is part of mdx-bundler. And so yeah, it works with esbuild. But now I'm trying to switch from mdx-js to XDM, which is this like new version of MDX, and it like much better and all that. Yeah, the creator is Worm, this fine fellow. Where is it? I lost it. Yeah, that fellow. They and also Syndrasaurus is doing this too. They're moving everything over to native ES modules, everything that they publish to NPM, which is
cool.
great because Node 10 is going to get dropped next month, and ES modules will be like, you won't need a flag for it to work in all supported versions of Node. So I think that's awesome. The problem is that all of the tools don't work with it yet. So yeah. Jest is not happy with this, so we got to figure this out. And they do have a document on how to make ES modules work, and I'd like to make that work. Yeah, the person who helped me with this said that it wasn't working for them. So I don't even want to try this, honestly. I'd rather just wait until they get ECMAScript modules working without flags and all of this. What I want to do is just make sure that, or I want to try and compile node modules because it's not that big of a deal to compile this, I think. So.
Yeah, I've always had trouble with Jest and ES modules, and I always end up compiling down to CommonJS or using TypeScript.
Yeah. Seriously, like I don't need it to be native. Like what benefit is it to me that it's native? There's none. So that's what I'm gonna try and figure out how to make work. So, and actually, I think that the person who opened this PR in the first place also tried this route. So clearly,
native.
What?
They tried native, you mean?
I think they tried both native and making Jest compile it, and failed in both counts. So, yeah, we'll see if I can make this work. So, I think that if I add my guess is if I add a Babel RC and just module exports require KCD scripts Babel. That Jest will pick this up, and I want to set my transform ignore patterns to ignore everything except for XDM, which I'm pretty sure this is what they did. So this is probably not going to work. But we'll see. I may end up needing a custom transform, which is probably fine. So see, here they have a transform right there in their solution. I may do something like this, but I'm thinking maybe Babel just won't be enough, and I'll make my own transform file. Yeah, so this did not work. Oh, Babel is complaining about something silly. Man, oh, it's confusing how this works or doesn't work. So let's do.
This entire stream is just tooling.jpg.
Yeah, yeah. Boo. Yeah, so let's try this now. Man, the stream sure slows this down. Okay, so at least the Babel config is correct, but it's not configured, or it's not compiling this file. Okay, so it looks like it actually is compiling our the XDM, but XDM is importing something else that's using regular modules. So this is actually a great sign, because I wonder if I can just say transform ignore patterns. We just compile everything. It's probably not super fast or anything, but I probably don't care. So yeah, we'll see about. And it's going to be slow because I'm streaming anyway. I'm waiting to get a new MacBook that has their new silicon-based chips. Except that, and the reason I'm waiting is because the new ones don't support 2 displays, and I have the one for my streaming, and then the other for stuff I don't want on the stream. So I need to have 2 displays, and I know that there are like special display link things that you can use to make it work, but it officially does not support 2 displays, and these displays only take Thunderbolt, which in retrospect is probably a mistake, because I can't even plug HDMI into these things, I don't think. Yeah. Yep. Thunderbolt only on these, so that's not fun. Okay. Cannot find module periscopic. Probably because it's not a .js, but a .cjs. That's my guess. Yeah. Here, let's just find out, just for fun. We go to periscopic. Package.json. Main. Yeah, module. There it is. Okay. So they have a module there. Huh. Okay. I know that that's configurable. So maybe I just need to, and we'll want to configure the extensions too. So I think we can make this work, actually. I wish that there was a reasonable way for me to say, transform ignore patterns if the if it has this stuff. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe maybe I could only transform the ES modules. Although I'm pretty sure that I'm using whatever package.json. Whatever I set as my engines here. So I'm using node greater than 10. I should actually just say node greater than or equal to 12. This is going to be a breaking change anyway. My generator does this sometimes. That's super annoying. So yeah, with that, my Babel config will say, oh, okay, anything that's node greater than or equal to 10 or 12. And so that should cover me for like most things. I probably won't end up compiling a whole lot. So now I just need to make sure that my jest config will treat that module thing to get the main. And also we want CJS files to work as well. So let's find framework guides. No, we want config API. Here we go. Configuring jest. Okay. Okay, it looks like CJS might actually be maybe supported. Extensions, module file extensions. Okay, interesting. They do not have that, but I just noticed they do talk about doing defaults, so that's kind of nice. I don't know if KCD scripts configures this, otherwise, or if it does, then I'll just copy that over. But if it doesn't, then I'll do it. They're suggesting, because that's kind of cool. Jest config. Yep, there it is. Module file extensions. CJS. Oh, we can support CJS files now, and then we also want module, or like main. I think it's main. Nope. Huh. Okay, so there's this custom resolver, but I don't want that because I'm pretty sure you can customize their built-in resolver. Bummer. Okay, let's see. Just resolver module. Maybe somebody built a module for this already. Yeah, module field resolver. Yeah, that's my guess, is what this is. Uh-huh. Yeah, let's just use this. Yep, okay. And then resolver, that thing. Okay, I think this might actually work. I may be wrong, but I think this will work. Let's just compile all node modules. Is this a bad idea? Maybe-ish. But ES modules are here and Jest isn't ready. Uh-huh. Yeah. Can you whitelist the transform property? Yeah, you can. The problem is that, as we saw here, XDM imports several other packages that are using native ES modules, and so I'll be adding things to the whitelist, or what do we call it now? We don't call them blacklist or whitelist. I forgot what the OK Go list. I can't remember what we're calling it now, but anyway, yeah, I would just be playing a game of whack-a-mole the whole time. So I'd prefer to see if I could do that. If I did want to make a list of the modules, then having this transform ignore patterns just include that list would probably be the way to go. Allow list and deny list. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, that's cool. I think that the reason it's hard to know whether the reason that it's going so slow is because I'm streaming or because it's running Babel on all the files. Um, so I'll have to try this later when I'm not streaming, and if it is like just super bad, then I'll probably go with something kind of like what the pull request opener did. Let's get rid of that. Um, yeah, where is? I was looking through their commits. There it is. Yeah, so they had this thing, ES modules, and then they generated the regex for the transform ignore pattern. I think that's probably what I will do, and just keep on adding things to this array until it stops complaining. So, yeah. All right. Hey, this is a change. This is very positive. This actually, I think, worked. Whoa! Except for this. What the whiz? Hmm. Now, this looks like the same message that I get from esbundle or esbuild. So that's interesting. I don't know if I'll be able to, when bundling for the browser. I have to look at that. But anyway, we're getting rid of this wrapper nonsense, so that's good. But here we're getting this import in here. That's not good. Should not be doing that. And now we're no longer getting the error like we should. And here we're getting an import. Huh. Yeah, okay. Well, my feedback loop cannot be 70 seconds. Definitely not. So we're gonna need to try the whack-a-mole approach. Okay, so let's try that. esbuild is a lot faster. We used to have, because this compiling MDX took so long, I used to have a jest, whatever the set timeout for the test time, I forget what it's called. But I used to set that to 20 seconds because especially in CI, it was just really slow. But esbuild just made that way faster. So that's nice. Boy, this is not fast. I might have to stop streaming because I don't have enough time to wait for this. I need a faster machine, faster processor. Okay, so yeah, this again, same error. Let's see if I'm not bundling for the browser though. So I'm not sure why we're getting this JSX runtime thing. I'm guessing the JSX runtime is coming from XDM somehow. Because that wasn't here before. And then our final output is unchanged. What's interesting though is I only needed to include XDM here. But I totally thought when I tried this earlier, it didn't work otherwise. So, oh well. Let's figure out if we can get this warning fixed. But I totally thought when I tried this earlier, it didn't work otherwise. So, oh. Yeah, okay, so there's esbuild at the wrong parens. Oh. Okay, yeah. Well, maybe that's what caused the problem. Sweet. Oh, I know Jenna. She's actually in our community, and she's in the remix community. She's awesome. Yeah, okay. So let's find I'm guessing we just need to define it. We are bundling but we should not be bundling React. But I guess we're calling into React maybe. I don't know. Should definitely be ignoring React. Let me double check that. Global externals. React var name, React type CJS. Okay. Yeah, so we should not be bundling that. So that's what kind of curious that it seems to be bundling it. And maybe that's why it's having trouble. Okay, well, let's just define it and then we'll see what the output code is. So we need to find define. No, that's not going to do it for us. We want define, simple options, define. Here we go. Nope. I want the JS specific details. No, All right, well, let's see if maybe TypeScript can help us. I think it's typed. Define, oh, sweet. Here, let's see what it said about it. Can you expand that? Okay. I'm guessing process env node env reduction. Probably. Maybe we should have a b process env node env and stringify this. Actually, we probably want to JSON stringify it so that it's in quotes. We'll see what happens with this. Yeah, see, they put it in quotes. I think, yeah. Yep. That is exactly what it was going to complain about. Webpack does this too. Okay. Yeah, we're still getting our imports, but we're not getting all those errors, so that's nice. And 16 seconds is not fast, but it is not as slow as 70, so that's good. Okay, so it looks like our imports are not working. I think there may be like a slight difference between MDX and XDM on some syntax stuff, so that might be part of the problem. So let's see, what is MDX? Regex looks wrong still? Oh, we need to escape that. Here, maybe let's take a look at the transform ignore patterns. Here, Davi, thank you. I'll take a look at this. Was this Sindre Soros? No, somebody else. I know Sindre Sunil Pai is working on some esbuild jest integration stuff. Oh yeah, interesting. Huh. Let's just try it. Why not? We've got esbuild in here anyway. And if this works, then maybe we could just transform all node modules because esbuild is just so fast. Maybe. We want JS files as well. And CJS? That cracks me up. But I think that'll work. Okay, cool. Thanks, Peter. Let me come back here. So it's the dot plus after XDM. Why do I need the dot plus? To ignore React. But we're only doing XDM. So it should only say, oh, wait. Oh, it's 0 length. So if I do a dot plus, doesn't that's, oh, so we're saying it has to be something, at least something in here plus. We're going to ignore all of those, except with this negative lookhead. Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll stick that in there. I want to double check this nonsense. Here, let's copy that. What are you complaining about? What? It totally is, but maybe they messed it up in this on this tab. Thank you. All right, so foo.txt, foo.cjs. Oh, that messed up. Oh, we gotta do global for this to work. Oh, it is global, multi-line. There we go. Okay, sweet. And oh, we want mjs. C or M. Oh, that's gonna match CTJ. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. Let's see. Okay, we're just, this is stupid. Let's let's do this differently. Let's have it be yeah, JSX or TSX or CJS or MJS. MJS is a thing, right? I forgot if they landed on including MJS or not. foo.ctsx. Davi, the reason I didn't do Command C is because I wanted to take the string and get rid of the quotes from my clipboard. But anyway. Oh yeah, there you go. I don't know what I was thinking. Thank you, Maple Leaf. This is much better.
Yeah, it's like the way less clever route, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. We'll also definitely want JS and TS. Yeah. Why was I complicating it so much? And Peter said the same thing. Thank you. Ah, silly me. Okay. All right, let's see what happens. Maybe it'll be like, maybe this is what I need to do. I just need to stream literally everything and then make it fast when I'm streaming. And then it'll be like lightning every other time. Okay, so now we got this error earlier when we did just XDM. So I think what was happening was because of my lack of this, it just said, oh, okay, we'll just compile all the modules. I think that's what was going on probably. And so now that I have that, it's only doing the ES modules. I'm going to try this. Actually, here, let's copy that. let's just say let's compile everything and see if esbuild is as fast as we hope it is. Maybe. This does not look positive. I did, yeah, Davi, I did install esbuild jest. But since we're not doing anything, I can go double check. Yeah, there it is. I wonder, am I overriding the built-in, maybe it's using Babel too? No. If it matches one of mine, it's gonna use mine instead. Okay. Yeah, we're getting a type error. That's interesting. So it looks like esbuild incorrectly compiled something, or I'm importing it wrong or something. Oh, no, that's interesting. Oh, okay, there we go. So if we go to main, but then they have module. Index-CJS. Let's see what CJ. Oh, for goodness sake. Okay, listen up. This is a public service announcement. Do not minify code that you send to NPM. Just don't do it. Don't do it. I will do it. If I want to ship this to the browser, I'll do it. But, like, just don't. Why would you do this? I don't understand it. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense to me. Why would you do that? Who does this? I'm not going to name names, but I know some people who do. Is esbuild in there? I didn't see it. Esbuild is in my regular dependencies because it is a dependency of this package. Because this is a bundler. Yeah, okay. Anyway, we do export global externals. It's also the default export, interestingly. I wonder if we do that. Maybe that'll make it happier. Okay, still not happy, but it took 5 seconds. Maybe for caching or something. All right, star as. Yeah, I did tweet about that. Boy, that was over a year ago now. That's nuts. This is before COVID, when life was simple and relatively, yeah. Yeah, that's nuts. Okay. Yeah, thanks, Davi. That could be the problem. Suppose I could downgrade. Yeah, because 0.9 was just released. All right, well, it was a fun experiment. We're gonna backtrack on that for now. That's interesting. So I logged global externals, and it's a string and then an object, I guess. That's weird. With a default that is a string of code. Yeah, it seems like we do have some sort of incompatibility or something. Yeah, I think given the choice between using esbuild-js and the latest esbuild, I think what were the breaking changes? I just saw it like today that there was a release of esbuild, and so I asked the pull request maker to update the releases. Okay, so this now supports the exports field. That's great. But I don't think I need that desperately. I don't use that API. I don't use that. I don't use the banner stuff. Okay. I think that actually will be okay. Yeah. Okay. So let's just downgrade. I don't think I necessarily need this. So let's go to 857. And we'll see, because I think it'd be cool to have esbuild-jest. And given that 0.9 doesn't seem to do anything necessarily for me, we'll just give this a whirl. I'm pretty sure the caret on 0.x will increment the last number, but I probably should double check. Yeah, same problem. So maybe this is just a actual bug or something, or yeah, I got the version I wanted. Now that's interesting. I'm guessing that esbuild-jest has a pure dep on esbuild. That's why it's not listed here. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, well, so it doesn't make a difference either way. We're still having trouble. But it looks like our, well, hold on, let's take a look at the node modules for FowlWorks. esbuild. So they have a hard dependency as well, which they probably shouldn't if they're a plugin. Plugins should use pure deps. So yeah, that's their bad. Wonder how hard this plugin is. Well, it's multiple files, so there's that. There's not much to these. Downgrade to 840. Well, what's interesting is, well, yeah, maybe. Just to see. Let's just see. Well, no, let's update explicitly here. We'll just see what happens. But see, that's the weird thing, is that it doesn't seem to be causing trouble with this module using esbuild. It's just this module happens to, I don't know. We'll just try it. And if not, then I think we'll just get rid of build jest and go back to regular Babel jest. Yeah, this is not working. Okay, well, it was a fun try. I wonder if esbuild jest has a issue for this already. Let's get rid of a bunch of stuff. Yeah, no issue there right now, but I don't know. I have a feeling that yeah, I don't know. But let's go 0.9.0 again. And we'll come back here. And we'll just add a bunch of things to this list. Okay. Yeah, so here we're going to find out if, or which other module, and we'll just play whack-a-mole until we get them all. Yeah, so okay, that's interesting. We're still getting the same problem. What? Did I not? I guess I didn't save my config, maybe. Oh, and somehow I did not change this. And somehow it still worked. That should have given me a warning about esbuild jest not being available. What the? That I removed that. I did. Okay, that's weird. Okay. Anyway, this is another one we want to have not be compiled. Or we want to compile it. See how far this rabbit hole goes. I'm gonna go, we'll do 6 total. And if we get to 6 and we're still going, then I will just say let's compile everything. So yeah, this we're in Discord. We're talking about this semver.npmjs.com. This is an AngularJS app. I remember when Lynn, oh shoot, what's Lynn's last name? She's the one who created Code Cartoons. When she was at NPM, she worked on this. Oh man, what is her last? Clark, Lynn Clark. That's right. Yeah, she's awesome. Yeah, it's why did I, yeah, I think she asked me for some help when she was building this. This is a long time ago. Definitely useful. Okay, here we go. We've got another one. Periscopic. Okay, I recognize that one. Try another. See you, Peter. Okay, that's it. Nice. Yeah, but weird that global externals is not a function. What the? Okay, so when I'm all done, I'm going to try and bring back esbuild-js because I don't think that this is the problem. I think there's just something weird about this module. I need to find out which one of these things it's pulling in. I'm guessing that it's pulling in lib index.js. And then this is getting compiled. Here, let's find that log. Where is that log? Oh, okay. No. That's right. Okay. Oh, there we go. Oh, this is gonna work. All right. Yeah. So there was something weird with the esbuild jest, I think. I'm pretty sure this will, at least it'll pass the ones that were passing before. Yeah. So now we gotta figure out XDM is not compiling this properly. Yeah, this import is not working. Received undefined. So it didn't error out on this one like it should have. And the reason is because these aren't getting compiled. Because if it tried to compile it, it would try to do an import to that file. But because it's not doing an import to the file, we're not getting this error. So all these errors are related. Interestingly, bundles third-party deps is not failing, probably because I'm not testing the output. Maybe? Yeah, I'm just trying to render. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So let's figure out why this is not working. We've got our mdx string. I'm pretty sure that's working fine. Let's get our v file. Oh, come on. Okay. Yeah, here we go. So it treats that import as a string. Is this just like maybe not a feature of XDM? If that's the case, then that is not good. No. So you can't export, it looks like. Yes, I can show the mdx. So if we come here, yeah, maybe the imports are with XDM are supposed to be at the very top. They can't be in front of the front matter though. And actually, I stripped the front matter anyway. So yeah, we could just do it at the very top. And I wonder, well, we'll see. Let's come down. Well, here, let's just save this. And then we'll see if our smoke test at least has, it's going to break because we have this weird wrapper thing that we want to get rid of. But it should break in the right way. Aha, yes. No, there's the import still. So maybe I need to trim something. So our mdx string, maybe it has some extra stuff on there. If v file here, and that let's just, we know what we're looking for out of that. Entry code includes import row. Where this is just temporary. Still not working, Jack. Why is this complaining? What? What the heck? Oh, because it's a v file kind of. All right, a toString. Oh, and actually, I trimmed the wrong thing. Okay, so here, let's do this. V file const contents equals v entry code v file contents to string trim. There we go. Now we don't need to worry about this toString. So that's nice. Oh shoot, I have got to go. I totally forgot to take my kids somewhere. Dang it. All right. See you, everybody. This is fun.